Module 1, Lesson 1.6, Introduction to Charting. The next function we will explore is to add text to the chart. This is very useful in recording information about a particular chart. If we click here on the ABC, the Add Label function, once it is highlighted, we can click our mouse where we want to add our text label. We can click it anywhere on the chart and it will appear. The Add Label dialog box allows us to change the look, the size, and the type of font that we use. We can then complete the Add Label dialog box information as shown in this example. The text we are going to type in this example is "Place your story here." This text will appear on the chart in the text box or label when you click OK. Now you can alter the size and the font by using the drop-down list of fonts and sizes like this. Now in this example we are going to use Times New Roman and the font size of 12. You can also alter the color of the text. If I use green if it is a good comment, red if it is a bad comment, like a losing trade for example. You could use blue for neutral or just general information. In this example we will use blue. Select the color from the palette, click OK, and then you can add to the chart by clicking OK here. Before we do that though, let's save our changes to our label and then we can click Set as Default to save the parameters for next time. We can also look at erasing chart elements. You can remove any elements added to the chart by using the Eraser tool or the Chart Elements list. The Eraser tool is this little rubber here. After you click on the Eraser tool, move the pointer over the chart element you want to remove and then click. This tool also times out in about 10 seconds if you don't use it, so you may have to go back and repeat that function a couple of times if you're removing many lines or labels from a chart. The chart element list shows everything that has been added to the chart. This is the icon here. If you click on this, it will bring up the chart element dialog box, which is a list of everything that has been added to the chart, lines, text, etc. You can simply click and highlight the element you want to remove and then click the remove button like this. Here we are again, simple. You can also highlight any elements, any line or text by clicking on it and then use the delete key on your keyboard to remove it from the chart. The next aspect we're going to look at is the ability to price the charts differently. So we need to explore the bid and ask options on your charts and how the charts display the prices. There are two prices that a chart can be displayed at. One is the buy price or the ask price, and this is the going market price if you wanted to buy the currency pair. The second price is the sell price or bid price, which is the current price offered to you if you wanted to sell the currency pair. The chart will always be displayed as either a bid or ask chart, depending on which icon is highlighted, here in orange. In this example, we can see our chart is showing the bid or sell price. By default, the bid price is usually highlighted. The icon to the right of the bid icon is the ask icon and will be highlighted in orange if the ask chart is showing. Swap between the two icons and you will see the chart move up and down slightly. See how the price axis on the right hand side moves compared to the candles on your chart. The difference between the two is the spread that the broker charges you on entry into a trade. You may find this helpful because when you buy or soon after, you need to highlight the bid icon, because to exit the trade you will need to sell the currency pair and you can only sell it at the offered sell or bid price. So you may as well display your chart at this price. On the bid chart you will now see the applicable selling prices. Conversely, when you sell or soon after, highlight the ask icon. When you exit a sell trade, you need to buy the market. You need to buy at the ask price, so you may as well display it. Using the wrong icon will make no difference to the actual prices that you traded the market at, but during your trade, the lines showing your open, stop, and limit prices will be in the correct place on the chart relative to the correct price. Now we've played around with all the tools, we're going to show you how to add more charts. As you know, there are many currency pairs, and changing the chart regularly to examine the various charts would quickly become a nuisance. Instead, MarketScope allows multiple charts to be viewed at once, either tiled or on the screen or in tabs. To add another chart in MarketScope, select from the menu, File, Create Market Chart, and then this Create Market Chart dialog box will appear. You will then change the symbol and the period of the required market and time frame. You will now have a screen with 2 tab charts. Let's click on the tabs in turn to make each chart visible. We can flip between the 2. You can add many more charts in this way. Here is a MarketScope with all 6 of our selected charts showing at once. We can click between them like this. The Euro US dollar, the Great British Pound US dollar, the Australian US dollar, and on and on and on. Each chart will reload the data the first time you load the chart, but after that it will show the chart scaled the way that you left the chart when you left that tab. We can tile the charts. Charts can be tiled or docked so you can see several at a time, 4 on a page or 6 on a page. You can read about how to do this in the MarketScope help. Now from the menu, select File, MarketScope Help, then click on the Index tab and type Docking. Then look at the section on Grouping. You can detach charts into separate windows too. Look at Detach, Attach Chart in the Index here. Okay, now we're adding more charts. But there is a really useful tool too that allows you to measure the distances on the charts. You can measure a distance between 2 points on the chart in pips in the periods using the ruler tool. To measure a distance between 2 points, just select the little ruler here like this. Remember, this will time out after 10 seconds too, and if it does, you will need to select it again. Now to select the ruler, you can do this in one of 2 ways. On the toolbar, click on the ruler icon, or on the chart menu here, you can select the ruler too. Although this is a lot slower, go to Chart, Ruler, and the function is then ready to go. Click on one point on the chart and drag the pointer to another point. The ruler line covering the distance between the 2 points will appear, with information that changes as you move around. The label will display the price you are pointing at, the number of periods between the 2 points where you started and where you're at now, based on what chart you are looking at. If it is 10 bars, that would mean 10 bars of 1 minute or 10 minutes, and the difference in pips between the 2 points. If it was 10 bars on a 5-minute chart, that would mean 10 bars of a 5 minute, which would mean 50 minutes. This tool would allow you to measure how much in pips a currency has moved and how long it took the currency to get there. This is a very useful tool indeed when trading and training. Now as you release the button, the ruler line and the label will disappear. Try to measure from one extreme point to the other and see how many pips were involved and how long it took the currency to move that much.